Hey guys, Pastor Nate here with this week's 2-minute teaching. And in my personal study, I've been reading through 2 Kings right now. And there's this story in 2 Kings chapter 6. You've probably heard it before, but just as a little bit of a refresher, Elisha the prophet is there. And the king of Syria wants to take him out, and so he sends a whole army to come and take out just Elisha. He wants him taken out because he'd been predicting where the king's army would be when they go to try to attack the nation of Israel. And so the king sends his army. They surround the city that Elisha's in, and his assistant, his kind of prophetic assistant, wakes up early in the morning and hears the army outside, and he goes outside and he looks and he's freaking out because it's like, wow, there's a ton of people. It's a huge army. They're going to take us out. And he goes and tells Elisha, and Elisha comes out, and they stand out there and they're looking out at this army. And Elisha takes a second and he prays. It's an interesting thing he prays, because he's not praying that God would take the army away. He's not praying that God would get them through the situation that they're in. What he's praying is that his assistant, the person that's there with him, would see what God is doing in that situation. Because see, there were unseen forces, spiritual forces, angels that were completely surrounding and protecting Elisha and his assistant, and they didn't, and his assistant didn't know this. And so Elisha prays that his assistant would see them. And so God opens his eyes and he looks, and there's chariots of fire and horsemen and soldiers, angels, completely surrounding the entire camp. And that greater were those who were with Elisha and with his servant than those who were with the enemy. And so he prayed that, and then went out, and God struck them with blindness, and he led them right into the city of Samaria, and it was just like this great victory without anybody even dying. It was an amazing story. 2 Kings chapter 6. I highly recommend going and seeing it. But the thing that I was thinking about with this is, man, so often in our lives we look at the situation in front of us, and I think that God's heart for us would be, man, I wish you would just see what's really going on. That you'd see past all the surface level stuff, right through to the spiritual reality in your situation. You're surrounded and protected by angels. God is working in that situation in a way that you don't think and you wouldn't expect. And so as you face struggles, as you face trials, as you face difficulties, or things that might cause fear in your heart and your life today, man, be reminded and ask God, Lord, open my eyes to see what's really going on here. Open my eyes to see where you're working, knowing that you are with me, and greater are those who are with me than this situation that I face. And so go with that, go in boldness, trust in the Lord, and have a great day. God bless.